Hello, lovely people. This is Sifa Boateng here. Anchor the Light with Sifa Boateng. This is a platform dedicated to teach what I call holistic spirituality. This has become necessary because we are in the light age. We have moved from the dark age to the light age, and therefore we need to know what is happening and what we should also expect in the coming future. One thing is that for many, many years, humanity has been exposed to one side of our spiritual life. Those of you who are religious, you begin to realize that in the scriptures, the Old Testament, the Torah, it is stated that God planted 2 trees in the Garden of Eden. The first one he planted is called the tree of life, and the second one is called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The tree of life is the alpha system, and the tree of the good knowledge of good and evil is the omega system. And that is what has ruled this planet for many, many, many years. And God is God who created the two, who planted the two. And God gave equal access of the omega side also to, have access to humanity or to our planet. And the God creation, the universe that God created, it has been divided into two. We call it the multiverse, the lower side of the multiverse and the upper side, the light side and the dark side, alpha and omega. And that is what has governed this planet up to this time for many, many, many years. But the sad thing is that for all these years, humanity has been controlled by the omega side of the multiverse. And that omega side is also ruled and controlled by the dark overlord. In other words, the religious people call him Satan or Lucifer or devil. And this dark overlord also appointed somebody to rule the planet on his behalf. And that guy is called Marduk. And that guy is the Antichrist. Now, somebody will ask that why is the religious people or the Christians are saying we should expect the Antichrist in the last days, in the last coming days? No. Marduk established the Christian religion. Marduk established the church structures. Marduk, the Antichrist, established all the religion that you see around us, Muslims, Hindu, just name it. The Antichrist also established the governance system, the money system, the kingdoms, the royal, everything, the military, all those kind of things were established by Marduk, who is the Antichrist, for he was the head general of the planet Earth. And the way he wanted to do is that he want to make all human beings on this planet to become like a cyborg, or he wanted every human being on this planet to become inorganic. That's why all the things that they were doing, they poison our food, they poison our water, they poison our environment, they poison the air around us, everything. Even the water that we use, they put fluoride in the water so that we will die. They develop systems and structures that will create disease and sickness. They create viruses, so many things. Because Marduk doesn't like human beings. Marduk and the Dracos who came to invade our planet, their interest is the control of the planet, not the human being. They see we human beings as food. They see us as animals, sheep, cattle. They kill and eat human beings. And all the people that they work with them, the physical human beings, the organic beings that Marduk used them to control the planet, he has also, trained them to also eat human beings and also kill and do a lot of sacrifice. Know that always you hear many children, people are missing on the planet. If you Google today and find out the number of children who have lost or who have Nixon in UK, Germany, America, Canada, Brazil, France, all these sophisticated countries, people go on mixing every day, day in and day out. They do human trafficking. San Francisco port is the biggest human trafficking port in the world. They do all these things. Then you ask yourself, if somebody is not benefiting from this, somebody bigger than our political structures are not benefiting from this, how come the UK of all the intelligence, Germany with all the intelligence, people are mixing and they can't do anything with it? It tells you that somebody bigger is also benefiting from it, because they have all the people, the structures that Marduk established, the kingdoms, the government, all those kind of things that you see, they all have to do sacrifice. They all have to kill human beings. They all have to do so many things to pacify Marduk, because that's how he has trained them. And Marduk is the Antichrist. But he told us that we should expect the Antichrist in the last days so that we will not even realize that he is the one controlling the planet. And he built the structures in the Omega system. He used matrix, he used archons, he used quantum AIs, and so many things that he can control human being. Because their ultimate aim is to make everybody like a cyborg. That's why now you see people everywhere that they are doing artificial intelligence and toys and all those kind of things. They are all Marduk agenda. So I'm telling you that if you're a pastor, you are listening to me. If you are a religious person, you are listening to me. Whether you are religious or not, we all have participated in the successful rulership of the Antichrist. So don't expect any Antichrist coming anywhere. It is not true. It's a lie. He don't want us to know that he is the one ruling. That is how they behave. Marduk was the head general of the planet. And Marduk died a few years ago. That was 2016. God took him from the Multiverse. And now all that we are seeing around us is the structures and institutions that he established. That is what we are seeing. Now, do you know that the second coming of Christ has happened, but we couldn't see? Why? Because when Christ was returning second time to this planet, which happened on the 14th of October 2023, just about 3 weeks ago, he left Jesus behind. Why? Because now Marduk created Jesus, and he used Christ. The word Christ came from the word Christian time, and it came from the word God. So when you say Christ, like you are saying Alpha or light. But Marduk combined Jesus. Jesus came from a society called the Jesuits. They are in the Vatican. They established the Roman Catholic Church and all the church structure. That's why they made the church a big business, so that people will do what they want them to do. So salvation that we see people talk about, the Savior is a programming established by Marduk. Salvation is a program, a control system, a program established by Marduk. Sin and death were all established by Marduk. Marduk has done a lot of things, and his aim was to destroy humanity from the planet, or change every human being to become inorganic. But for him to achieve that target, he needs to control us. That's why he established the governance system, our political structure, the monarch, and all those kind of things that you see around was designed by Marduk. So if this is the first time that you are listening to this program, or you are coming to this channel, I want you to subscribe and share and also like it, because the journey that we have started, I'm here to tell you that a lot of good things are going to happen to humanity on this planet from now to the coming years. 1 year, 2 years, so many things. Those who don't want humanity to enjoy the life that God has given to us, now God has given back our sovereignty to us. Those who don't want humanity to enjoy are now going back to source. If you can hear from the media, the mainstream media, a lot of things are happening to the security agents, Pentagon. People are missing. People are going back to source, because those who don't want God's, you can't fight God. It is God's time. He says now the darkness is over. God has unplugged darkness from the planet. But because of the structures that Marduk have established, some people want to perpetuate the structures of Marduk, because Marduk selected some people and say they are the special people, they are special bloodline. We call them the dragon family. We have the blue dragon, the red dragon, the white dragon, the green dragon, just named it. Everywhere in the universe, on the planet, they are there. We have the Li family in China, they are the dragon. We have the monarch in Saudi Arabia, they are also dragon. We have some in Iran and all those kind of, Russia, all those kind of things. They are all dragon family. Then they establish what is called corporate governance under the control of the Crown Corporation, which is the Blue Dragon in UK. All these structures that you see around was established by Marduk, who is the Antichrist. And also there are people we call the Black Sun. They are the Rockefellers, and the dragons are the Rothschild. And they are the two families that control every political structure on the planet. You just name it. Everywhere that you go, every democratic dispensation that you see around us, they are either the Black Sun control, ruling or governing, or the dragon governing. And they all govern under the control of the Crown Corporation. And that is what Marduk did. And he made it in such a way that people who are in control will enjoy the benefit. But now, Marduk is no more in the multiverse. And all the structure, the top structure that he established are all gone from the multiverse. But because those below doesn't know all those kind of things, they are continuing perpetuating the structures and the plans that Marduk created and gave it to them. But the sad thing is that Marduk is somebody who will not give you everything completely. When he start program from A to Z, Marduk will always keep the Z. He will not give the Z to anybody, even not his father or his brother. Because Marduk was covering this planet with his father and brother. His father is called Enel, and his brother is called Enki. But even those people, when Marduk establish or start any program, he always keep the final say so that he will remain relevant. But now Marduk is no more. That's why when the Cabal and the Deep State, they always want to do something. They started the pandemic and they told us that humanity cannot even group together again in stadium and all those kind of things because that one is past and gone. But because they don't have the complete knowledge about the whole thing, and Marduk is no more to give them the information, they couldn't do it. Then they wanted to start the Third World War from Ukraine and Russia. But because they don't have money to finance wars these days, that one also couldn't work. Now they said, okay, if this one cannot work and Marduk is no more coming, and the people, the others from the lower Astral or the demons from the lower Astral are not coming to give us money, and the money system has also ceased, we are not getting money, then let us create a war, a Armageddon war, a war between religious people, so that maybe that one will escalate. And they started killing people during the spring equinox. And because they know that when the two eclipse happens, the two eclipses that happened in October was supposed to open the gateway to the lower Astral, which is in Tel Aviv. The gateway, the biggest gateway to hell, is in Tel Aviv. And the Israelites are there. They are the gatekeepers. They are there to preside over the Astral, the gateway to the lower Astral. It was established. The nation of Israel was established to keep this gateway during the 1948, and they are there. So all those things that you see around, don't wonder that they are now killing people and destroying so many things. They thought that when they do that, the beings from the lower Astral will come and eat the people. Because what they do, whenever they create war, they do two things. When they kill people, they become food for the people from the lower Astral. They come and eat the people who are dying. Then they drink the blood. Then they also give money to finance the war, because war is very expensive. So now they were thinking that when they kill people, the gateway or the portal to the lower astral will open. Their friends, demons, will come and eat the beings and also give them money, but they couldn't come because they are no more on this planet, in the multiverse. Nobody has the power to come and save the cabal. The days of the cabal is over. They can never control. As we go along, you will see that their structures and their institutions and their powers are all dissipating in the rapid succession, because we've moved from the dark age to the light age. They were here not for the interest of humanity. All your political government that you see in your countries, they are not there for your interest. They are there to do the agenda of Marduk or the Antichrist or their masters, the dragon family, the deep state and the cabal. And now they are confused because their power has been unplugged from the multiverse. What we see around here are just the remnants, but they are all going to vanish very soon. So I'm here to tell you that if you are a human being on this planet, be happy. We are going to enjoy life on this planet. Now that we are going to start the tree of life, we are now going to enjoy the tree of life, the one that God wanted us to eat, but we, according to the Bible, we didn't eat that one, and we ate the tree of knowledge of good and evil. That brought all the troubles to humanity. Now that trouble is over with. So we are now going to see good things in our life. Contrary to what the religious people tell us, that during the last days, the things are going to be hard and all those kind of things that you see. Now I'm telling you that from now to the next year, 2024, the 2025 to 2030, you are going to see things for yourself. You are going to live happy life. Humanity are going to enjoy life on this planet because God has given sovereignty back to humanity. We are no more under the control of the cabal, no more under the control of the deep state. Their time is over. Now, very soon, all the black magic, all the quantum AIs and the matrix that they established in the Omega system has been destroyed. And the Omega system has been replaced by the harmonic genesis for the creator of organic life, which is the Alpha 2. So now it's not Alpha and Omega, it's not dark and light. It's Alpha and Alpha, light and light. And that is where humanity we have gotten to. So if you are listening to me, yes, I want you to be happy. I want you to expect the best, because now there's more light on the planet than darkness. And that's what is going to reveal and translate into practical life for us to enjoy our stay on this planet. So if this is the first time that you are meeting me on this planet, I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to share and also like it. And let us explore, because there are so many things that we need to do. Because when God gives you sovereignty, it also comes with responsibility. It means that now we don't need government. We don't need all those things that we don't need religion. We don't need channel. We don't need all those kind of things. Because all those things were established. Badu gave all those things to us because he used so many things to control our consciousness, and he turned us to be like sheep and cattle. So no wonder when you are reading the Bible, we call it the sheep. The Bible refers to humanity as sheep, and exactly that is because Marduk gave us the Bible. Marduk, the Antichrist, is the one who gave us the Bible. And because he know what he has done, they were controlling our consciousness, and they polluted our rivers, our waters, and they were giving fluoride in our toothpaste and so many things. And they know that our mind is working at the lowest level. So they see us as sheep, and they were treating us like that. They kill, they use human beings for sacrifice and so many things. But now all those things has come to an end, and humanity has gained its sovereignty. And therefore, we have to wake up and take our responsibility and enjoy the goodness of life. So I'm saying that 2023 has been the best year for humanity. And so many good things has happened behind the scene. And we are here to receive, we are here to see it practically. And we are all going to enjoy it. So if it is the first time that you are listening to me, I want you to subscribe to this channel and share. We are going to dive deep into the structure, the governance structure of Marduk or the Antichrist. It's not yet to come. It has come, and it has also been destroyed. It has come and gone. So we are going to know how Marduk or the Antichrist govern our planet, that we all ignorantly participated. Pastors, clergy, whatever you call yourself, Muslims, everybody, we all participated and made Marduk or the Antichrist period or governance on this planet a success. So don't tell me that you are Christian or whatever, so you don't want to work for the Antichrist. You've already worked for the Antichrist and he has enjoyed the company or your participation of his agenda, and he has finished his time and he's gone. So there's no Antichrist, nowhere Antichrist is going to come. No, that time is past and gone. This is the time for light. This is the time for God. This is the time for Alpha. It's Alpha and Alpha. At first, God was using what is called the law of one, or the divine intervention. The law of one says that whatever happens in the light side, God must give the same thing to the dark side, because God created the dark side as well. So that was what was happening. God was giving the dark side equal opportunity and equal energy and power and money, everything. But now God is saying that no more. He created the dark side just to create a balance, but the dark side has taken advantage and destroying things in the multiverse. So God realized that he cannot get the balance from the dark side. So now God changed the law of one and made it the rule of one. Now, when you go to court and you say the law, now it means that we have two sides that have equal opportunity to also, litigate or also bring their views and argue. But when the judge rule, that is final, no more question. You don't have anything to do. So now God is saying he's no more using the law of one. God is now using the rule of one, which is Alpha and Alpha. The Omega side has no power again. It has taken out from the multiverse and replaced by the harmonic genesis for the creator of organic life. Now we are going to dive deep into all these things, and you know how you are also going to participate for God's agenda to come true, because God has done it. All that we need to know is become aware of it and also participate in it and enjoy the life, enjoy it more abundantly. It's going to be an interesting time. So if you are alive on this planet, expect the best. Don't expect anything negative. The negative time is over with. And we have ushered into the days of light, life, and life, and life, and life, and light. Abundant life is what you should expect in every area of your life. From politics and all those kind of things. Those politicians who cannot work with the new system, which is called the restoration. We are restoring the planet. We are doing what is called restoration of the planet. All the politicians who cannot work with us, because the restoration of the planet doesn't give opportunity to politicians to be corrupt. Those who can't work with us, they are also going to have themselves to be blamed, because their masters are now broke. Everywhere, the cabal, they are broke. Their institutions, whatever you want to call them, the Bretton Woods institutions, they are all broke. The United Nations is broke. Everybody is broke. So the political system that you see now is going to change rapidly, because it has started changing in rapid succession behind the scene. Now the Alpha system, or the harmonic genesis for the creator of organic system, has taken over the base platform of all the banks, and the internet-based platform has also taken over the internet-based platform. So all the operatives, the CIAs and all those kind of intelligence communities, they all know what is happening. That's why those who listen to the mainstream media, very recently, you see that something drastically happening in the Pentagon. And all those when you go to China, most of the deep state people there are dying. They are dying because they are challenging God. You can't fight God and succeed. They are dying. You see that even last week, China, 2 prominent people died. The one who controlled the Wuhan laboratory and all those kind of things. Because now God is saying, enough is enough. He is the creator of the universe. His agenda must prevail. He has given more time to the dark side to create balance, but they didn't create. So now God has taken over. So my brother and sister listening to me, please, I want you to subscribe to this channel, and let us continue exploring the good things that God is bringing on board for humanity to enjoy. Let us enjoy life. There are good days ahead of us. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.